So that shotgun kill is how it could have happened, but it was Drake so awesomely executed it this time that it wasn't even shown on screen. Hey guys, welcome to part 7 of Uncharted. I am DJ Dragonslayer, and yeah, I kinda cut through that fight since I don't know, it just feels like this is more of a...
Cheery.
Well, that's not charming. But, anyway. Time to go for a swim. Oops. But, anyway. I personally feel like this game is more about the story. And like I mentioned in the last part of how PlayStation games always have better story in my opinion, this is one of those instances where story versus gameplay mechanics, in my opinion, where I personally think that the story makes up for gameplay flaws, and if you're playing this game, you're probably playing for the story, not the gunfights. And isn't that really convenient, having small cover to block yourself from these guys up here? And once I decide to get behind the cover, and there's me screwing up the reload button again. That's gonna be like its own little joke of the Let's Play, like how I keep pressing the punch button instead of the actual reload button. And what happened to that guy? I mean, I shot his leg and he did a front flip into the water. I give him I give him an all-around 10 for the execution. And I give an all-around 0 for my execution. Oh dear. Oh. Wouldn't be a video game if I didn't just mindlessly walk off the edge like an idiot. But, yeah, like I was saying in the last episode if you're playing a Nintendo game, you're probably playing more so for the gameplay instead of the riveting story, you know? While because like I mentioned, there's a difference between companies, to be honest, like, okay, so I thought I could make that, just barely missed it, so down I go again. You know, considering how far he fell in part 3 with the submarine, I didn't expect him. I expected him to spot that, but anyway, I thought this was a really jerkish move here. So the rock is falling, okay? And it's defying gravity. And I don't care what you say, look at that. It's defying gravity. So, my first instinct is to jump off it as quickly as possible. But due to how, I guess, the jump is programmed where it goes... And there I land, but then I roll, and then fall off. I don't know why Drake decided to do that instead of grabbing the ledge like he should have. And there, Drake just clipped off the... I don't even know what happened there. He, like, clipped through the rock and landed in the water. And there he said the whoa, whoa line without even triggering the cutscene. So, I don't know what happened there. Maybe my disc is, like, dirty or something, I don't know. Okay, so being patient, jump. There we go. It's a good thing Drake finally decided to defy gravity, wasn't it? So here a car shows up out of nowhere, and they start shooting at us, but... or me, I guess I can say. So... Drake decides to fly, then teleport onto the ledge there, and then I finally noticed that there's actually an explosive barrel. Isn't that awesome? I assume if I stayed on there too long, I would have died dead again. But on all seriousness, that's one of those kind of moments where it makes me think that it's more like story driven, because okay, that kind of scared me because I thought if I fell into the water again it would have been a death sentence. But on all seriousness, like, that was more of an awesome kind of James Bond-ish kind of moment there, where like you use the random car as a bridge with a mighty explosion with force and destruction. But whatever. Like, it's just one of those things where I personally think that in games, some games are story-based, some games are combat-based, and gameplay-based, I guess is the better word, but you know what I'm saying. But, oh, did I see a shiny down there? Yes, I did! Silver Inca Vessel. And don't worry, I still have the silver turtle. But, yeah. Woo! But, again, maybe it's just me being bad at gunplay mechanics, but oh well, whatever. It's not a big deal. I personally like different games for different reasons. Like, obviously, I like Mario games for the fun platforming challenge, and yet the story sucks in terms of princess is captured, go. Yes, re-kidnap the princess. Me and my grammar skills. Aren't I smart? But, you save the princess, that's what I wanted to say. Then there's games like Fallout and whatnot, where I love them for, and Skyrim, where I love them for the huge exploration factor, and you can just pretty much do and be whatever you want. Then I love different games for the different jobs they do, is what I'm basically getting at with this little 2-episode long rant. But anyway, as you can see, the machine gun still sucks. The pistol still rocks. And yeah. Seriously, this is like a pistol that can shoot like that can snipe a fly in Africa. like that is a long-range pistol right there, and pistols should not be that long range. But, ow. Who shot me? Oh, you. But, yeah, I personally, getting off the track of my Nintendo versus PlayStation rant, I just want you guys to know that I personally love both PlayStation and Nintendo, but I feel like PlayStation has a little bit more of a well-balanced arsenal, where Nintendo is just mainly family-friendly kiddie games. Like, and yes, I know that's the target audience for them, but the only real video game series that they do that has story that I feel can be really good is either Legend of Zelda or Pokemon. But anyway, we found our map.
Sweet.
You know, thinking about it, like, anyone remember Dora the Explorer? like,
Oh no.
like,
Elena.
can you tell me where Elena is? And like, I wish I could like edit in like the little blue click thing, like the little blue mouse clicker, and like click on the little parachute like as a gag, but I don't know if I would get copyright with that, nor do I know how to edit with that. So, yeah. Anyway, so another Moot Rush. And I'm just noticing that that flame piece is still on fire. That's not good. Right? You'd think that would spark a forest fire, considering how close it is to the fire, you know? Or not, yes, the fire will spark a forest fire because it's so close to the fire. I need to learn how to speak sometimes. Anyway, it's so close to the trees that those would catch on fire. Well, anyway. So that guy just ragdolled, so that means he's dead. And another guy comes. And shotguns. See you guys in the next part. Thank you for watching. I will deal with these guys while the part ends.